We are going to show you how to feel your way into the vortex. Esther said during her meditation over the last few days, I want to feel ease and flow. I want to feel ease and flow. And so just by focusing on the word ease, she began to feel ease. She didn't need a crystal ball that showed her some future event. And she didn't need to look into her physical reality, which is full of ease and not ease. She could feel it through an emotional tuning. And then she was breathing out and in, really focusing on her breath. And as she was breathing out, the word well-being flowed through her mind. And as she was breathing in, she thought ease and flow. And then she began playing a soft game where she breathed out with well-being and in with a word that started with A, that felt like an in the vortex word, appreciation. And then out, well-being, and in, basking, balance. Then out, well-being, and then in, clarity and confidence. And then out, well-being, and then in, delicious, decisive. And then out, well-being, and then in, ease and energy. And then out, well-being, and then in, free and fun. And then out, well-being. She got all the way to X and had to choose excellence, or Y was yes. There was a perfect word, a perfect in the vortex word for every letter of the alphabet. And as she sat there just making her way through the alphabet one time, she knew she was in the vortex. In other words, she just couldn't focus upon that many feelings. And there were many times, the reason that the game was productive for her is because there are many words that begin with whatever letter she was on that were a little off from that feeling of being in the vortex. It caused her to really focus and find the word. Imagine spending 15 minutes feeling for the words of what it feels like in the vortex. She tuned herself so completely with the vibrational frequency of her source, with the vibrational frequency of all that this life and every life has caused her to become, that she was glowing in the dark. We are not kidding you. In other words, when you tune in to the fullness of who you are, then and only then are you living life as you've intended to live it. And then imagine coming out of meditation, after having tuned yourself to that frequency so efficiently, then can you imagine what law of attraction delivered to her that day? Can you even begin to imagine the people she rendezvoused with, the cleverness and clarity of their being? Do you know the dexterity of her body and the balance of her cells? In other words, when you take the time to tune yourself to who you really are, then as you are living the day, then you're inside the vortex. And then when your friend complains, you're in there with your friend's inner being. You're in there with the source within you. And the words that flow forth from you are helpful words, words that confirm who they really are, not words that sympathize or feel compassion for where they are. You want to tune to who you are, and nothing else will do for you. So, now you know everything we know.